What does freedom mean for me? How do I know I am truly free? In the absence of freedom lies fear, and the acronym of fear is false evidence appearing real. In other words, what we think is real is merely perception from criteria that we seldom challenge on the basis of facts. Uncontrollable and constant thinking is a permanent feature of the modern mind, and according to data from the National Science Foundation, 80% of these thoughts are negative and worrisome. The problem is, thoughts create feelings such as fear, sadness, and anxiety, which end up being a habitual outlook and permanent disposition of the way we experience life. Our physical demeanor takes on a biobehavioral shape that affects the possibilities we see, the options we choose, and the actions we take. It's important to understand, however, that these thoughts are often not an accurate reflection of reality and tend to come from that dark space we occupy in the dungeon of the mind. As long as you reside in the dungeon, your view of the world will always seem dark. You think there are boogeymen around every corner, and so you perceive everyone as a threat. This justifies your very high walls and tightly closed doors. You think your circumstances are unsolvable and perceive life to be just cruel and unfair. You're convinced that you'll never make it. These fear-based decisions keep you in turmoil, lack and helplessness, and trapped in horrible situations. It's not much fun down there in the dungeon. You listen, but hear no laughter. You see, but there is no light. You touch, but the surfaces are cold and hard. You walk, but every step is burdensome and deficient of any joy. You taste, but everything is bitter and sour and leaves you with no taste at all. You end up in captivity, longing to be free. Freedom is the key that opens the door to a whole new reality. It's a state of mind that allows you to journey through life unfettered and without such a heavy burden. Your flow is free as a bird and light as a feather. Freedom is free from fear, where your decisions are from a place of confidence and power. Your steps are broad and bold. Freedom lies in your healing, learning and growth, and by becoming the victor of your circumstances and your past. Freedom is when your innermost self feels full to the brim, regardless of whether you're sporting a fancy limo downtown or driving uptown on an almost empty tank. Because freedom is not material, it's your mindset. It's the foundation that sets the standard for what matters, what is absolute, and what counts. Freedom is knowing, like knowing I'm going to be alright, because tomorrow is a brand new day bursting with brand new opportunities in a world full of people who actually do care. You get to choose what to accept or what not to accept in your life. Freedom is a sweet taste of joy, inside and out. It's a reflection of light you see beaming from your soul. Freedom is a sound of laughter roaring out loud. Its touch is loving, warm and gentle in the way it gives and receives. The steps you take in freedom are agile and graceful. It's as though you're floating on air. You are empowered when you live with freedom. Your sense of right and wrong, good or bad, what you say no to and what you say yes to is from no other opinion, perspective, judgment or view but your own. You're free to make mistakes, question outdated beliefs, and challenge the status quo. You are free to live large, to be open and unafraid. You are free to break the rules, break the mold, to do you without anyone else's permission. The freedom you seek is likely in your mindset. Let's dive into these 5 questions to explore what freedom means to you. What does freedom mean to you? Freedom is I know I am free, yet I still feel trapped in these areas of my life. Make a list. How could I free myself? What would that feel like? How specifically could I flow more freely with myself and others in my life? Make a list. What we are really seeking is freedom of the heart. What does this mean to you? Ponder these questions over the week ahead. Journal around them to go deeper. Journaling can unlock the door to your personal freedom, because there's no better place to be open and express yourself in your way. Your unabridged feelings and thoughts in exactly the way they are. Journaling is a tool that can help you put things in perspective and supports your growth, development, and learning. Consistency is key when it comes to journaling, but remember also to make it fun, so that's always a place you enjoy and where you always feel safe.